Hi friends, welcome back to Means of Escape, and today I wanted to show you all of the collapsible items that we use to maximize our space in our tiny home. I've said this in a few of my episodes before, but I love collapsible items. Things that will just come down to a very small, much smaller, flatter size, and you can just put them away and they're just way easier to store. I have several different kinds I just wanted to show you so you know that the sky's the limit in what kind of item that you choose. There's most likely going to be a collapsible version of it if you keep your eye out for them. So first off, a lot of the collapsible items you're going to find out there are generally silicone material, which is great. They're easier to clean, I think, and they're just much easier. They're more pliable and stuff. So I love these bowls. You can get them anywhere, Amazon, I think I got these at Home Goods. They come with a lid, but it's just really easy. I put like mini salads in here, like put some spinach and grapes in here to meal prep, and they're good to go. And they just, for putting them away, they just flatten. You can put the top lid on there, and then they're good to go. I actually have a version of this as a to-go dog food bowl for Ranger. Like it's right. So here's the version that I have for Ranger that I got as a gift. Obviously you can get it at PetSmart. It's the exact same concept. It's just got a little bit sturdier rim for putting dog food. I just throw it in the Jeep, and it's good for whenever we need to feed Ranger if we're traveling with him. But again, it's the same concept, but it has different use, and it's very easy to clean, very easy to store, stuff like that. So here's one version of the collapsibles. Another product of like the similar design is this popcorn maker. I actually don't have good luck with this popcorn maker. Every time I try it, I burn it to a crisp. So I don't actually use it as a popcorn maker anymore, but I do love the bowl itself. I put popcorn in it that's already been popped, and I put salad in there, but just anything that you have a lot of and that's lighter. You can't really use it as a mixing bowl because it's just so flimsy. But I like to use it, and then it's really easy. It just closes down. It even has a cute little lid on there, and then you're good to go. One other thing that we use on a daily basis, I actually don't keep it closed like this. I store it open. It's a dual purpose. So it is a spaghetti strainer. You can see the holes in it. You can tell I don't close it that often because it doesn't give that much. But it's a spaghetti strainer, so you can put your pasta in it and you can like sift it through the in your sink. What I normally use it for is as a microwave cover. Like you put it in your microwave over your food so that nothing splatters in your microwave. So yeah, that's what I normally use it for. It lives in my microwave. I don't normally use it as a spaghetti strainer. What I do use is this awesome guy. I've shown it in a few of my other episodes. It's pretty heavy duty. Like, I really like it. It's a good size. You just lay it in your sink. I do have like a handheld strainer, but holding the pot hurts with one hand hurts my wrist really bad, and it just splatters everywhere. So it's a mess. So I got this one. And if your sink is too big, it has these extendable arms that sits right across your sink, and you can just pour your stuff right in. And then again, it's simple. Again, it's so easy, and it's just another win for silicone. Next, I have these guys. So this is what it looks like closed. This is one open. You can get these at like Walmart or anything, but we use them for specifically when we're dry camping. So dry camping is when you are in your RV and you're in a location that does not have full hookups, does not have water, does not have sewer or electricity. So in this case, we're trying to conserve space in our holding tanks. So when we do our dishes, this opens up we fill it with water, do our dishes, like I can soak in one, I can wash in another, whatever. And then instead of putting the water down the sink, and we collect the water in these bowls, and then we can either dump it outside, or we could also, hot tip, you can dump it in your toilet so you can reuse that water when you're flushing. And that's what we use these for. They do come with like these little things at the bottom where you can drain your water if you needed to, but I normally keep them closed. But again, it's silicone, so it closes up. It's a little bit tougher, which I think helps with the structure of it, but it closes up fairly easily. We stack one on top of the other, and we put them underneath some pots or pans and stuff, and they're good to go. Next one, I have not silicone, obviously, but just another style of collapsible that you can keep an eye out for is my dish drying rack. Made out of wood. I think Bed Bath & Beyond, I can't remember, but again, you just put your stuff, you take it out. It's like, it lives under my sink, and then I put it out on the counter. It does take a lot of space, so make sure you have space on your counter to dry your dishes. And then it just closes up flat and then lives under my sink. So it's pretty easy. I like it. I tend to, I have more dishes than this holds, so if I'm okay with letting it sit on the counter for a while and letting it air dry, I can do half the dishes drying them by hand, half of them just drying here on the rack. But again, just another version of collapsibility. Now that I've finished telling you about all my kitchen collapsibles, I wanted to show you some more miscellaneous items. First, this is probably my favorite one that I use every single day. It's simple. It's just a stool. That's all it is, but I'm short, so I use it every single day. So that's all it is. It just opens up. It's only like a foot tall, but that's all you really need in the tiny space. It's tiny, like width-wise, but I'm 5'1", and it's taller than me, and some of the cupboards are taller than me. So this is all I need to just help me literally get a leg up in there, and it just closes up so thin, man. Like, that's all it is. And I use it every day, like when I'm trying to reach something in the cupboard, or when I'm trying to close one of our ceiling vents, and then it hides away. I stick it like in a crack between the wall and the couch, like it just disappears, so you don't ever see it. But I'm telling you guys, if you're vertically challenged like me, this comes in really handy. This one also, I stole this from my brother, sorry, but Ryan and I both have one in each of our vehicles, and this one matches my Jeep actually, like perfectly, so it was meant to be. You know, we're camping, we're traveling, like we want to do more outdoorsy things, so like, you know, who knows if you ever want to like need to dig yourself a hole or dig yourself out of a hole, I don't know. But this is a collapsible shovel, like a hand shovel. Let me see if I open this correctly. But opens up just like that, and can twist it to whatever angle it needs to be, and there you go. It lives in both of our vehicles, one in each vehicle, and it's just really handy. It's really good to have, and it closes down. You can throw it in your vehicle, throw it in a backpack when you go hiking, whatever you need to do. But I really like it, and I just thought it was worth sharing. This one is not necessarily collapsible, but it is very compact, and it saves me a lot of headaches. I've had this for a couple years, and I really appreciate it. It's just a storage for your computer chargers. Mine's a Mac charger, and you know how like cumbersome cords can be, like just having in your bag with your laptop is just a huge headache. But what it does is it just, you spin it and it closes up. Let me see how it works. Like, I don't open it hardly ever, so let's see how it opens. There we go. Okay, so it opens up, and you know the Mac square, it fits. Oh no, it closed. How do I open it again? Okay, here we go. It's got this space, and then it has adapters too, so whatever kind of charger you have, I would check the description to make sure if it's PC compatible, but I just know for Mac it works great. And it has the different adapters, like connectors for any kind of charger. So you stick the square in here, essentially. I never take this out, you guys. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so it goes in there, closes up with all the wires out, closes up. Oh, and it's magnetic, so it'll automatically want to close up. Snaps in, and then you just, I think this is cool. It saves so many headaches, saves so much time, so it doesn't get all tangled up, and I just throw it in my bag and go. So easy. We had some turntables. We had like a big clunky, like, you know, record player that takes up half the wall. Well, you know, we couldn't take that with us, so we found a compromise. We got this for Christmas one year. I think my brother actually turned us on to this. It's a briefcase record player. It's, who is it? Who does this? Crossley does this, where it just opens up. It just sits out on the table open as it plays. So you stick your record in there, you know, you put the needle on there, and then it's a nice piece too. So it just sits there, it looks pretty, it sounds great, really surprisingly so. And then when you're done with it, again, we just put this on here to protect it. Closes up, latches, and then we just stick this in a cupboard somewhere. Like, it's out of sight completely. So it saves so much space, where otherwise it would have to be in a place that remains on display the entire time, which takes up way too much space. Where in this case, it's such a storage saver, a space saver. This next one is fairly new to me. When we do laundry, we tend to use both bags and baskets. We take bags to the laundromat, and then we fold and put stuff in baskets. But we learned right away that the normal size laundry baskets just weren't gonna cut it. They just take up so much space. They're big, they're clunky, and then what do you do with them when you're not using them? They just take way too much space. So I just found this one. It's silicone, again with the silicone guys. It opens up pretty easily, like it's pretty big, it's very deep. And then I specifically got one that did not have holes in it. There were some that had like nice like patterns in it, like holes, but I wanted one without it because it can be dual purpose. Like, I can use it to put my laundry, but then I can also throw ice in it and then use it as a cooler, just throw some drinks in there on a hot day. I can use it to wash clothes or wash dishes. You know, I could wash a puppy in here. I don't know, who knows, but you can use it for other things other than containing clothes. The last couple things I wanted to show you guys as far as my collapsibles go are my wagon and one of my stools. Stools, it's pretty easy. You know, it's a stool, you know how a stool works, but it comes in really handy when you have guests. Like, you know, the RV has only so much seating capacity, so it's good to just have one of these for when you have a few more people. We got a couple of these for Memorial Day when we had about 6 people total, both inside and then outside. So this was great extra seating space for outside, and then if anybody wanted to sit and watch TV that maybe not squished together on the couch like we're used to. So that's really handy. And then again, it breaks down really easily. You know, normal stool breaks down, and it fits. Both of these fit flush up against each other, and then it hide, you know, up against a wall in like the storage area. This has been with me since the beginning. I got it for Christmas one year, and it comes in so handy, you guys. You never realize how big deal a wagon is until you are trying to go take laundry to the laundromat that's across the street, and you don't have a car, and all you have are these big bags of laundry. Just one example, but I'd take all my laundry in this. Before I had a vehicle, I put it all in here, and I'd walk to the laundromat. And you know, any given campsite, you know, it's normally not right next to you, the laundromat. And then during the ice storm, when we were trying to save propane. I took all of our cooking and our ingredients and stuff in here, and I walked to the main building so that we could cook in the main building. They let us use their oven and stuff, so it comes in really handy. I know of some people that, you know, they travel a lot, so they go on picnics, they take all their stuff in picnics, or they take their dog and they leave their dog in the wagon and they pull the dog or the child. You know, possibilities are endless. You know, you understand the possibilities of a wagon. But it closes up really easy. It snaps closed. This one looks like they got it from Academy. It stores really well. I found a specific place. I made a place for it because it was a top priority item, and then it lives there and it comes out, and you know, we bust it out when we need to, and we needed it a lot more than we thought. So I would recommend a wagon for RV travel 100%. So that's it, guys. That's what I have as far as collapsible items go. I'm sure I'm forgetting a few that I already have, but I do plan on buying plenty more. So if you have any idea of collapsible items that you love, let me know, because I probably want it too. I'll put some links below in the description of the ones that I have found. Let me know if this was helpful for you guys. Was this a weird one? My husband thought I was a dork for wanting to do this episode, but I love all of these items so much. They just make my life so much easier. So comment below, let me know what you think about all of these things, and feel free to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps us out when you do all those things. It helps us know that we're going in the right direction with this channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.